A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus. I'm a molder of consensus. It's going to be about the mission. It's never going to be about my agenda. Why don't we talk about the 3 types of employees that we have to work with on a daily basis that are the reason why we have consensus building? Is that there's the engaged worker. There's a person that shows up with purpose and passion. They get the job done. They're dependable. They're accountable. They're the backbone of the organization. You want something done, you give it to an engaged worker. They're always about what's better for the organization. The next group is what we call the not engaged. You know, essentially putting in time but no energy, no passion. How you doing? Hanging in there. Hanging in there? Well, I hope you're holding on tight. And last group, the actively disengaged. They're just not unhappy at work, Jessica. They're unhappy in life. And every day we pay the price for their unhappiness. They're the reason why we have consensus building. So what is this thing we want to talk about? What is consensus building? It should be led by an unbiased facilitator. Someone who doesn't have that hidden agenda. Someone that's not trying to steer it in a direction. Somebody that's objective. All members contribute their ideas and their opinions. Listen to this, write this down. When people feel valued, they will participate in a valuable manner. When they don't feel valued, don't expect them to give value. That's not leadership talk, that's an everybody talk. Everyone has a chance to share their feelings. That's what it's really all about. Next, the rules, right? Like there should be rules if we're going to do this consensus building. We should avoid arguing for our position. The minute you start arguing for your position, the question I begin to ask is, why? We're going to agree to disagree, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to commit to what's best for the organization. So let's figure that out right now. Would you help me understand why you feel that way? And then be quiet. Never say, Jessica, why do you think like that? Because now I'm attacking Jessica. But when I say help me understand how you feel, I'm trying to understand Jessica. Jessica comes from a place where she's done this 25 more years than me. She's seen more than me. Therefore, I can understand her position. Did you know you have 2 ears and 1 mouth to do twice as much listening and less talking? But lastly, there has to be what? Trust. So trust. The first thing I want you to know is everybody that wants to be trusted is not trustworthy. That's the first thing I'm going to tell you up front. Now, I'm not giving you a negative connotation, I'm giving you the facts. You will know them by their heart, their spirit, and the way they conduct themselves. Leaders create an environment. Individuals create an environment. What kind of environment are you creating? The first thing that has to be present if we're going to build trust is there has to be communication. If we're going to build this trust, there has to be relationship. While it takes years to build relationships, it only takes seconds to tear it down. Communication plus relationship builds acceptance. And when I accept you, I will run through walls with you. I will follow you to the end because I can build trust in you. When there's no communication, when there's no relationship, that word is no longer acceptance, that word is tolerance. So now we're building this consensus. I should tell you there's some reasons why the people that are on the team or in the unit or at the consensus building, why they don't listen to us. The first thing is they're just not interested in what you have to say. Another reason why people don't listen is we're just too busy. You know, we got too much going on. You're probably right now calling yourself multitasking while you're in this training, doing 8 other things. I submit to you, it shouldn't be called multitasking. It should be called dividing your time. You can't do 8 things well. Human behavior can only do 2 to 3. Some of you think you have bandwidth to do 4, but you can't do 1 right. Be honest to yourself. Are you just too busy or you don't want to commit? The last response is why we don't listen to people is because we're not listening to interpret, we're listening to respond. And when that happens, I'm telling you, there's a breakdown. You don't have a monopoly on knowledge. You don't have all good ideas cornered. And you're not the smartest person in our sphere of influence. Be careful here. My learning points as we wind down. Here they are. Everyone has something to contribute. And they will, if you give them the right environment. You set the tone, you set the stage, they will. Build it and they'll come. The human element of performance is more important than the technical element. And don't get caught up in the how, get caught up into the why. Don't get caught up in the how, buy into the why. Most decisions can be significantly improved with just a little collaboration and a little thought. But sometimes we come up with an idea and we stop, and we don't realize a little bit more would have made it a great idea. What great idea are you sitting on today? Collaborate with your team, build consensus. People need leaders. Good leaders build trust. The highest sense of the mission and the highest sense of purpose and self-worth. That's what leaders build. I should tell you that consensus building is not about everyone thinking alike. It's about bringing different voices together to create a shared path forward.